Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with a Freeze Friday quick layout share of what I've been working on this week. And I'm, I'm, I love doing these because it reminds me that I've actually gotten something done instead of being overwhelmed by this to-do list that I have here. And there's the Secret Not Secret Kit Club scrap party this weekend, and I fully intend to participate and scrap along with this fun group of ladies. But there's a lot going on. I have a couple due dates for things I've committed to, and it's going to be a little bit hectic, but I'm going to try to fit it all in. And Ava's back, and I want to spend some time with her because her big sister Katie is in Kentucky visiting her mom, so I have a little bit more of Ava's time this time. Okay, so I'm going to start with this one. This is one you may have seen. It was for one of the last prompts for Load last month. We did, or last week, we did a 7-day load called Scrap the Rainbow. And so each day was a different color. This was Indigo Day, and I'm not sure why I don't have, yeah, here is the Violet Day. So I'll show these two together. These are the last two of the load layouts. And this is a mixed media piece. I don't think I have it on the back there. Mixed media piece that I had created in a Ken Oliver Color Burst class, and I ran it through a photo filter to get the brighter colors, and there's some indigo right in these areas. This one looked the most like a night sky. I used a photo of Ava at her first fireworks show, and I used a punch to cut out fireworks from both the original, which I printed on glossy paper, and that's these, and from the filtered version. So there is a video on YouTube of this one, and it kind of shows all the beginning and ending pieces there. So this Violet one is one that I do not have a video of. I did it very early wee hours of, I think, maybe last Sunday morning. I used Chamel's, this top part that looks like a cut file actually had little pieces in all these areas, and I've pulled those out, and I plan to use those to embellish another layout. But that was from Field Trip, and then all the rest of like this paper and this floral paper and the purple paper in the background are all from Sparkle City. And I used it, the prompt was violet, of course, and it, with purple being the color of the kind of the regal color to scrap about when you felt important and regal. And I actually was Queen of Hearts at our Mardi Gras ball back in 1955, I think it was. And that mask and those little hearts on my dress and the ribbons there with the little thing I'm holding in my hand and the hearts on my crown are all purple. So, and look how cute right there. My grandmother had that all made up for me. Anyway, this is probably one of my favorite layouts, A, because it's purple, but B, because I just really like how that perspective could kind of run across that line, and all of these papers kind of go with the purple that's in the photo. Anyway, and the journaling says I didn't even care. At that point, I felt like the most beautiful girl in the room. I didn't care that my eyes were crossed, and I look at it now and I kind of cringe at the crossed eyes because they were kind of the bane of my existence for many years. And then I remember how I felt, and that goes away. Okay, this was a Scrap Squad lift that used, where I transferred alphas pretty much from the sheet onto the page, and I did start with a fresh whole pack of alphas there, and I embedded my title with a different type of alpha. This is a little bit different page for me, with all the craft. I was doing a cold case for CSI, and this is the Scrap Squad lift, and the whole thing was off the board. And I killed this sheet of 7 Gypsies paper, which just really hurt me a lot because I loved this side of it as much as the side that I used. And of course a yellow perspective. There is a video on this. I've been doing daily videos, of course, for Off the Board all this month. And so there are videos for most of these, although I did that one just for load, and so there's no video. Anyway, this is a sketch from Mercy Tierra's summer inspiration challenges. It's also CSI Case 324, which uses kind of ice cream images, ice cream colors and ice cream images. And I used my July Mind the Scrap kit, which is full of ice cream images and full of ice cream colors, for a photo of everybody waiting for their sweet summer treats at Starbucks, where a mask was required and you couldn't eat inside. They're having to wait for their order to come up, and James took a selfie. So I love this page. I love that sketch, and these are frames using the Bramble Fox frame dies, their first set of dies. I just love them, and I've used them on a lot of layouts. This is another Off the Board page. It's a lift of a lift of a lift, and this one is Sharon Barrickman, who lifted Christina's, of Christina's lift of Mara. So there were several people lifting several people. I think Mara started it all, and then I lifted Sharon. So it's photos of an empty park, the guys at the empty park, and like I said, there is a YouTube video of that one out there. This is another one that I really like because I wasn't entirely comfortable with the papers here. Not exactly my style, but I have supplies in just about every style. And when I saw this paper, it kind of sent me on a hunt for some of these vintagey looking flowers. So it's just a really cute photo of Ava kind of casting a spell on a road trip we took her on. And I did use a Christina page to lift, and this was her, this was a pin from Pinterest, from Redefined Creative's Pinterest account. So, and I love that. One of these days I'm going to own that paper, and I'm going to do that layout. But in the meantime, I did this one. There's a video on that. And there's a video on this one. This was yesterday's mixed media. Oh, this was for Challenge Accepted. This was the pin that both Shannon and I did. So check out my video, and you'll have a link to her video so you can see what she did with that exact same, oops, of course, a chipboard letter would come off. Anyway, you can see what she did with the exact same layout to lift for both Challenge Accepted and Off the Board. So she and I did the same Off the Board lift for Off the Board, and the same as we always do for Challenge Accepted. And I must not have gone back, and I usually am pretty good about, after filming a video, I go back and glue things down that I know will come off, like chipboard alphas. And so you get to see me glue them down after all. So I'm sorry about that. And I mentioned it, I think, at the beginning, but I'm doing these daily videos for Off the Board, and Off the Board has tons of daily inspiration. Not everybody's doing a video every day, as Moira and Crystal and I forget who else and I are doing, few of us. But each day people come in and out, and I usually include, I think this time I can safely say I always include the links to everyone who's committed to doing a layout that particular day. So let me put that one aside. This one, there was like I said, this was yesterday's Mixed Media Frenzy. And these were things that I showed. This was the paper towel trash from, I think I had a stencil, and I sprayed yellow in the center of the flowers and then darker colors around, and then these must have been leaves. And this was left on the paper towel underneath that stencil. So, would that be right? It might have been a cut file that I was doing. Don't know where the trash came from, what kind of project the trash came from, but that's what I scanned, and I kept it on my computer probably for 2 or 3 years, and I finally printed it. And this is an example of what it looked like when it printed. This is not on photo paper. And then I stamped it with some Vicki Boutin stamps, capturing some of the white part with the splatters and then some of the darker part. And I fussy cut them out and created this layout. I even stamped a bee on there and some leaves. And then this was a lift of this, and if you follow Mixed Media Frenzy, you'll see Krista Ferrato's version of this, and she did it in purple, and you know I love purple, and it was just extraordinary, just really amazing. So that was my version of that. And then this one went live today. It is a crazy little layout. It's my Scrap Squad lift for Rebecca Meadows' birthday special lift in Scrap Squad for her birthday. But it's also my lesson for Scrap Academy on hidden journaling, and there's my hidden journaling. It kind of looks like just an ephemera card that says always on the go. And this is a goofy photo of Ava sticking her tongue out because she just didn't want her picture taken at that moment. And I used basically every child-themed sticker and piece of ephemera on here, and a beautiful Scrap Squad, or not Scrap Squad, Bramble Fox perspective. This and this came in the same package in my July Fox box, and I couldn't wait to use them, and I thought this was the perfect layout because the color on her little, I don't know, car, for lack of a better word, really matches that perfectly. So anyway, this one hasn't been published yet. It'll be Monday's Off the Board, so I'm not gonna go too much on that. And this is the summer camp homework, Challenge 1 Hide and Seek, that this layout is meant as a demo of. And if you go to the Scrap Academy Facebook page, and ask to join if you're not already, if you haven't already joined. And if you enter any page according to the homework assignment with hidden journaling, as I've done here and I demonstrate in the video that goes with that lesson, you're eligible for a fabulous Happy Mail prize from Go Go Getaway. And if you don't know who they are, they're a UK company that sponsor fabulous scrapping retreats. And they've got a very generous Happy Mail prize that they'll send to the winner who has submitted their homework into the proper album at Scrap Academy's summer camp. Challenge 1, hide and seek. So there. So that's all of my review. Spending update. Let's see. Spending update is I bought some more albums, and I did have, as I had a gift certificate or a gift card from my hubby for Mother's Day, I think it was, maybe. And I ordered something that was $30, and it couldn't be shipped, so they refunded my $30. So I took 20 of that 30 and went to Tuesday Morning and got some new goodies. I don't have any of it to show you, but it was, I had heard and seen posts about the wonderful Vicki Boutin stuff that was at Tuesday Morning, and there was none at my Tuesday Morning. So I got some wood veneer by Jen Hadfield and some Maggie Holmes paper flowers and some Recollections bows that mimic the ones Maggie Holmes did 5 or 7 or 12 collections ago. So nothing particularly exciting, but it was fun. It's the first scrappy shopping I've done in a while. Oh, I did use some of the wood veneer on this layout. So, oh, and those cameras. There you go, that camera. So you'll see that on Monday on my off the board video. So thank you for watching. I'm gonna go do my CSI design team layout and play with the Secret Not Secret Kit Club, and I've got all these kind of wish list things or things that have to be done. Everything that you see in these pieces of paper has to be done this coming week. So see you next week after I've gotten all this done. So thanks for watching. Bye.